What's going on, X Factors? This is another week. We have now made changes to the diet, not necessarily changes to the training. My training has been pretty legit since I started the bulk, and actually my lats are looking crazy. Today is a back day, which is why I turn on the camera, because I love when I train back. I love to see the improvements. I was gonna record yesterday. Me and Christian actually went to the gym for a chest day, chest and shoulders, but I did not record anything. Me and him just got after it. He hasn't been in here in a while, so me and him just really focused. I had to critique his form so much that I didn't even feel like bringing out the camera. But right now I am training back. I actually just started finishing up my first two exercises, which are the pull-ups with some lat prayers. All right, so that's the superset that we're doing right here. And I don't have the best energy today, so it's kind of hard trying to do these weighted pull-ups. So I'm doing a few weighted pull-ups, and then I'm finishing off with some assisted pull-ups. So that's pretty much what I'm getting into. Rep range for me always still gonna be the same, guys. We're always shooting for that 8, that sweet 8 number, but I am incorporating more supersets now that we are in a mini cut. All right, so normally when you are in your cutting phase, you want to add a little more hypertrophy, so you want to do some more supersets, some more drop sets, emphasize that. And then when you are bulking, you're doing pretty much strict sets, so you're going all the way to 6, maybe even to 8, but training to failure, and really just going exercise to exercises, making sure you have all the energy needed for those specific exercises. So a little less of the supersets. That's just how I do things. Let me show y'all something else I've been working with. This right here, liquid glycerol. So this right here is gonna be really good for your pumps and for your hydration. So I do recommend you give this one a try right here. You guys know the code. Matter of fact, let me show you guys the whole stack right now. So I'm also doing the EAAs. Y'all have seen the EAAs before. We always bring the EAAs out when it's time. These right here is gonna help you preserve that muscle, because sometimes the protein can get a little low. Just like right now, I think I only had about 170 grams of protein so far, and this is, you know, towards the end of the day. So with that being said, these EAAs, essential amino acids, is what's gonna help you preserve that muscle while you're training and beating down, you know, those muscle fibers and everything like that. We got the Thavage pre-workout. Been doing the Thavage for a while, simply because the Thavage has a lot more caffeine than the norm. But I need 2 scoops of this, which is gonna give me 260 milligrams of caffeine. So this is essential for, you know, those after work exercises or after work workouts. I said exercises. Yeah, all the exercises in the workout, you need your caffeine. And then another thing I'm throwing in with my EAAs during my workout for the performance, for that strength, is gonna be the creatine. So creatine is the go-to, is the must for any and everybody. If you're out there lifting, male, female, it does not matter. Get you some creatine. So that right there is the current stack. I'm out of breath right now, y'all, because when the training is intense, you should be out of breath. You shouldn't just be going through your workouts, you know, walking through, and you should really be giving it your all. I am shooting for that 10 range, so I am going from 8 to 10, just trying to really push, trying to use every bit of energy that I have and really hit that muscle, right? So right now I'm focusing on the lats. My lat development has been crazy over this last few months of the bulk, right? We started the true bulk around the November frame, and my weight got all the way up to about 230 pounds. Right now we're at 220, so a whole 10-pound difference. Starting this mini cut, we did 226, so 226 pounds, and so right now we're at 220, 222, 220, hovering around there. So a 4-pound drop from when I first started, which was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I can't remember, I put it on the screen. But right now we are in the week 2 of the fitness challenge with me and the queen. And if y'all know, last week I got paid because the queen was slacking, but
he getting paid. Put that 20 in there, let me see that 20. Hey.
she said she's not slacking no more, so I probably won't get paid no more. But hey, you never know. You never know, I might mess up too, y'all. And I gotta get ready to put that $20 in her jar. So it is what it is. But right now, let's go ahead and finish this workout. I'm right now training the lat, doing a nice superset. I'm doing the lat pull downs, single arm. I really love this movement to really drive that elbow into my side, drive it into my back pocket, really focusing on that lat squeeze, all right? And then we're going in with the close grip, with the mag grip, using that close grip, the small mag, and we're pulling it to our lower abdomen, getting that real deep stretch and pulling it to the abdomen. Let me stop saying abdomen. Pulling it to my belly button, all right? Let me simplify it. I'm pulling it to my belly button. All right, y'all, I'm finishing off this workout with a tricep. I'm doing some rack pulls, going pretty heavy. I'm only doing like sets of 4 or 5 with 315. So extremely heavy. I might do a nice little drop set, bring the weight down a little bit, and try to touch that 10 rep range. But for the most part, we're just doing that. And then we're touching the dumbbells. We're hitting some bicep curls, just your standard alternating bicep curls. And then we're hitting those delts, hitting those medial heads. Once again, I hit those fairly often, y'all, because one of my top feedback that I got was to put a little more emphasis on the delt development. So we want to make sure that when we're hitting our poses, those delts are standing out. So that's something I've been working on, as well as the lats. So I'm hitting delts pretty often throughout this whole bulk. So anyways, we're supersetting or tri-setting with some lateral raises, dumbbells, curls, rack pulls. We're doing it all. But that's about it. Nothing too crazy, guys. I just wanted to show you guys the improvements that we're doing with the back, give you guys an update on the body weight, show you guys where we're at, give you a nice little physique update. I'm going to be bringing you another full day of eating, so stick around for that, because that's very, very important. I know you guys love full day of eatings, because that's where you can understand how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, and all that under the sun. So